Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name is Tijana and I will be guiding you through today's 20 minutes practice. You can put your blocks nearby in case you need them throughout. Otherwise, roll out your mat, find a comfortable seated position, place the hands in front of your heart, and let's start. Please close your eyes, focus on your breath. Inhale and exhale throughout the nose, maybe setting an intention for the class. Then slowly open the eyes, place the hands on your knees, and let's start with opening the chest to the sky and curving them with an exhale. So open the chest up and then exhale around your back. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, look up to the sky, and then exhale around your back. Going for the last one, inhaling, opening the chest up. And at the bottom of the next exhale, we will start circling our chest around, forward and back, reaching to the side as well, with a little bit more dynamic, reaching far edges of the circle, then changing the direction. One more big circle, warm up the spine. Then come back into the center, inhale, straighten your back, bring arms up overhead, interlace the fingers and reach up with your palms to the sky. You can gaze at the hands, keep on breathing, then let go of your right arm and place it down on the mat. Left arm stays up and we bend towards the right arm. Keep both sides of the body long. Then exhale and rotate towards your right knee so you can relax over the leg. Keep on breathing. Try to square the shoulders. Then walk back into the center. Let's switch sides. Arms come up with an inhale. Left arm goes down to the mat with an exhale. And we bend towards the mat. A very nice warm-up exercise and a stretch for the side of the body. So here you should feel it in the right side. Then use the exhale to rotate towards the left leg, relaxing the back over leg, squaring the shoulders, relaxing the head as well. Then use the inhale to come back to the center. And let's meet on all four to continue our practice. From here, we will reach with the left leg up, heel presses to the sky, then exhale and bring the knee to the forehead. One more time, inhaling, reach out, and exhale, round the back and pull everything into the center. Going for the third and last one, press up and exhale, around the back, knee in. We stay here, stretch the left leg behind you, add the right arm, and then exhale and crunch everything again under you. Inhale, stretch out, keep everything long, and then exhale, bring elbow to the knee. Third one, inhale, and then relax and place everything down to the mat. Let's switch sides. Right leg goes up, heel to the sky, exhale, bring it under. Second one, inhale, heel up, and bring the knee to the nose with an exhale. Third one, reach out, connect the movement to the breath. With an exhale, bring the knee to the forehead. Then let's continue stretching the right leg, adding the left arm. Keep abdominals engaged. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, everything goes long and out. And then exhale, meet elbow and knee in the center. Let's do the last one. And then place everything on the ground. Coming into a version of a wild thing. Right leg is on the floor, left is stretched long, left arm is above the head. Open the chest up to the sky and push the hips slightly forward. Come back into the center and let's switch sides. Left leg rotates 90 degrees. Weight is into the leg and arm together. Right arm is up, opening the chest towards the sky. Send the shoulders down and away from the ears. Keep on breathing. And then use the exhale to come back to tabletop position. From here, we will go into a puppy pose, or also called the melting heart. So reach your arms forward and try to drop the chest towards the ground. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Enjoy the stretch. Then come back into the center. One more time, tabletop. We continue with opening our chest and back, so reach with the right arm front, left leg back, then bend the left leg and reach behind you with the right arm trying to meet foot and hand. Then press with the foot into the hand, trying to open the chest more and up. Keep your abdominals engaged so you don't sink in the lower back. Then let go and get into a child's pose for a quick rest, using the breath to relax deeper. Then inhale and come back to the tabletop so we can switch sides. This time the right leg will stretch back, left arm goes in front long. Bend the knee and reach with the left arm behind you, finding connection foot and hand. Opening the chest, engaging the back. You should feel no pain in the lower back at all. And then exhale, slowly let go of the connection. And this time, let's meet in a down facing dog. Since it's the first down dog of the practice, take a little bit wider stand with your legs and then start pedaling the feet, maybe shifting the hips right and left, engaging the hands, pressing into the mat. You can also use your head to look right and left if that feels good. And then when you're ready, start walking with your legs forward to the beginning of the mat, stepping between the hands, coming halfway up with an inhale. Exhale, forward fold. You can bend the knees and roll up vertebra by vertebra until you come into a standing position, mountain pose. Engage the kneecaps, tailbone slightly tucked under, opening the shoulders. Inhaling, bringing arms up overhead. Then exhaling and coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, find your plank pose. Stepping back with one leg, then joining the other. Exhaling into chaturanga or 8-limb. Inhale, up dog or cobra, and exhale, down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, step or jump between the hands, halfway lift, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhaling once more, swiping the arms up to the sky, and exhaling, mountain pose. Let's continue. Connect with the breath. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Then step back with the left leg into a high lunge. Place the foot solidly on the ground so arms can come up with an inhale next to your head, coming into a warrior one, or if high lunge is more comfortable, you can stay there. Then send the arms behind your back, going for humble warrior. Torso meets the leg, arms are reaching over. Then with an exhale, let go of the bind. Place the hands down on the mat. Bring the back leg a little bit more in so you shorten the stance. Stretch the front leg, you can use the blocks here if you want. And then relax your torso over the front leg. Feel a nice stretch in the hamstring, right hamstring in this case. Then bend the front leg and shift the weight towards front so you can find a nice balance. We're practicing here the getting into warrior 3, so reach with the heel behind you far in the space, keep your back long. Then exhale and join the left leg to the right, coming into a forward fold, swiping the arms, chair pose with an inhale. Exhale, hands in front of heart, and let's go for a twist. Left elbow meets right knee, and we twist around, looking towards the sky. Exhale, come back to the center. Relax over the legs. Then we come halfway up, step back into a down dog, going through Vinyasa flow, Chaturanga, upward facing dog, and down facing dog. Now we are going to bring the other leg front. That is going to be the left leg. Coming up into a high lunge or warrior one. Then interlacing the fingers behind your back, opening the chest and coming into a humble warrior. You can connect the torso to the leg, reach with the arms over your head. Remember to breathe throughout the practice. Exhale and let go of the bind. Hands to the floor, shorten the stance so you can stretch the front leg and come into a pyramid pose. You can use the blocks just like before. Relax the torso over the front leg. And then with an exhale, bend the front knee and shift everything a little bit more forward. You can use again the blocks or your hands as a support, trying to find the balance and just practice for warrior 3. Exhale, right leg down to the ground. Inhaling, coming into a chair pose. Then exhale, hands to heart. We go for a twist. Right elbow meets left knee. And use the exhale to twist around, looking towards the sky. Hold the position. And then unwind and stretch the legs, coming into forward fold. Going once more through our Vinyasa flow. Chaturanga with an exhale, up dog with an inhale, and down dog with an exhale. This time, let's bring our right leg back into a three-legged dog, exhaling and placing the knee to the floor next to our hands, so we come into a pigeon stretch. Try to send the left hip down to the ground, so you feel nice stretch in a hip flexor. For a deeper stretch, you can bend your left knee, so the back leg, and hug it with your arm or pull it towards the glute. You can also let go with the right arm off the floor and stretch it in front of you. And then if it's in your practice or you feel bindy and open enough, you can bring the right arm up to the sky, bend the elbow, and try to meet the hands together, so you come into a mermaid pose. If this is not available, absolutely no problem, just stay in the previous position. And then exhale and let go. And from here, going into a sleeping pigeon, just to relax the back and the whole body, the glutes. Keep on breathing. Also here, sending the left hip to the ground, so we target the left hip flexor with a nice stretch. Then use your inhale to come up. Let's swing the back leg around so we can come into a nice cross-legged seat. Left foot finds the floor, right arm goes up in the air, so we can twist around, push the knee with our arm, and then twist around the left shoulder. Left arm can find the floor. Enjoying the stretch, just so we give our body a little bit of a counter action comparing to the mermaid pose. Exhaling, coming back into the center. Let's stack the knees on top of each other so you come into a shoelace stretch, and then exhale and try to reach towards your legs forward. You can also just stay sitting here with a straight back. This is totally fine if it's intense enough and you feel it in your glutes. Gently walk out of the pose. Send everything to your arms so you come into a down dog through the tabletop. And then let's reach with the left leg up, in the air, coming in pigeon stretch to the other side, this time dropping the right hip down to the floor. Then you can bend the right leg in the knee and try and reach with the right arm towards the foot so you can feel a nice stretch in the quadricep. Another option is to also let go of the floor with the left arm. You can rest it on the front leg or reach with it in the space in front of you. And then another option is, if you feel like trying it out, sending the left arm up next to your ear, then bending it in the elbow and trying to grab your hands together. You can absolutely stay in the previous step. This is an intense pose, so try to listen to yourself and to your body. Don't push and don't feel the pressure to try something that is maybe not available at this point. If you're in a mermaid pose, try to square the hips. Then exhale and let go, sending the right leg around. Right foot finds the ground. Left arm goes up to the sky with an inhale, and then exhale, twist around. Right hand goes on the mat, and we look around the right shoulder behind us. Staying in a nice twist, breathing. And one more time with an exhale, coming out of the position, stacking the knees on top of each other. So we can do shoelace on the other side. Stay here with a straight back or relax forward over your legs. Remember that it does not matter how far or deep you can go in the position, as long as it feels good for your body. Carefully getting out of the position, stretching both legs in front of you. And then let's come into a caterpillar or simply a forward fold, grabbing your legs, your feet, or however far you reach. You can also just rest your arms next to you on the floor, giving your back a nice stretch after the intense work, connecting to the breathing, letting go. Now let's come out one more time and get into a yogi squat. However available, you can lift the heels off the ground if this is easier, or you can even place the block under your sit bones so you feel more comfortable in this position. Otherwise, resist the knees against the elbows so you can open the chest up. Then exhale, let go of the position and find the floor once more with your sit bones. We will try and roll down vertebra by vertebra, engaging abdominals. As soon as your shoulder blades reach the floor, we will come back up into the sitting position, straighten the back, and then again exhale, roll everything with a lot of control down to the floor, touch the ground with the shoulder blades, then come up. One more time, exhaling, rolling down. And this time we relax all the way, bringing the feet in closer to your sit bones so you can roll the pelvis up, again vertebra by vertebra, coming into a bridge pose. You can interlace the hands behind your back if you want. This will give more intensity and the shoulder opening. Keep on breathing into your stomach. Then with an exhale, roll everything down vertebra by vertebra to the mat. We will come into a shoulder stand from here. You can help yourself with the arms holding your back. Feet are reaching upwards towards the sky. keeping the back long, breathing. Try not to move your head or talk in this position. Just focus on your breath and on elongating the body upwards. Then we will exhale and send the feet overhead, coming into a plow pose and continuing right away with our rolling off the back, sending the pelvis down to the mat with a lot of control. Once the pelvis is down, you can bend the legs in the knees. Relax, stretch your legs, let the feet fall away from each other. Palms of the hands are facing the ceiling. Coming into Shavasana, relaxing your face, connecting with the breath once more. Before you finish this practice, relax and let go. Slowly start wiggling your toes and your hands, your wrists and ankles, maybe come into a nice stretch, and then roll to one side of the body. Using this moment to slowly transition from a restorative to a more active position. Coming back into the sitting. You can choose to keep your eyes closed if you want. We will place the hands on the knees. Just to remember once more the word that we set as an intention in the beginning of the class. Taking one big inhale and exhale. Then you can gently open the eyes. Thank you very much for joining me in today's practice, and if you enjoyed this content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.